Microscope. Origin of the microscope. The history of microscope happened long time ago. Roman philosophers talk about the moving glasses in their writing, but it was not the first primitive microscope. As late 1300, two lens were placed at the opposite side of a tube. The simple magnifying tube is the origin of microscope. In the late 16th century, the group of Dutch lens makers designed invention that can magnify objects that we can see with our naked eye. In 1609, this invention is called the microscope. The word microscope itself came from the ancient Greek micro, that means small, and scope, that means to look or to see. And here is the people who discovered the microscope, which include Galileo Galilei, Zacharias Janssen, Hans Lindblad. Three basic types of microscope. We will start with optical microscope. Optical microscope use visible light and transparent to see the object as small as micrometer. It can also known as a light microscope. They use one or a series of lenses to magnify image of objects with visible light. They can be used to see red blood cells, human hair, and bacteria. Charged particle microscope. Electron and ion microscope use the beam of charged particles instead of using light. They can electromagnetic or electrostatic lens to focus very small particles. Electron and ion microscope can see inside of something as small as 1/10 of nanometer. They can be used to see cells, metal, and biopsy samples. Scanning probe microscope. This microscope allows users to image and characterize and even form the structure of extremely small scale particles. Scanning probe microscope has no lens, but it's a very sharp probe that points on the sample surface. The map reacts force and relate to the occur between the probe and the sample to create an image or a 3D model. These microscopes are appropriate to create an atomic scale image. They can be used to see atoms, molecules, and sodium chloride. How to use the microscope. And here is step-by-step of how to use microscope. Step 1. Connect the microscope to a power socket. Step 2. Connect revolving the piece from the lowest objective lens is in its position. Step 3. Load the specimen onto the stage. Step 4. Use the metal clip to slide in place. Make sure the specimen is positioned in the correct center, right under the lowest objective lens. You can also watch more about how to use microscope by clicking this link. Thank you.